Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk. My name is Nick Cosgrove. And today, guys, I have to rant. And my rant today is about COVID-19. I understand right now is an extremely stressful and depressing time for a lot of us. We don't know what's to happen. We keep getting told throughout the world when things are going to start opening up again. We're on restrictions, we're quarantined, we're self-isolating, we're practicing social distancing, all good things, but all very challenging and difficult things to do. But what I don't understand is what I've been seeing lately from a lot of people, especially people who email me and tell me that, today's Friday and I'm looking at my weekly check-ins, and I'm seeing a lot of check-ins right now of people saying to me, well, my diet hasn't been as consistent because it's COVID-19. And then I'll get another check-in saying, well, my training hasn't been as consistent because the gyms are closed and hey, it's COVID-19. So why is COVID-19 being used as an excuse not to do things? This I don't get. I understand if you can't go into your office because it's closed and you can't go to the gym because it's closed, and there's a lot of things out there that you just can't do because they're closed. But the last I checked, grocery stores are still open. And the last I checked, you can still move. So diet and training shouldn't be gone just because of COVID-19. So one thing I want to talk about briefly was with diet. Um, I don't understand why you would change your diet just because we're going through a pandemic right now. Yeah, I get it. There's going to be stress eating, emotional eating. I get all that. But at the same time, I'm like, why not try your best to stay on track, stay on routine? If anything, use this time to your advantage. If you've got more time on your hand to prep your meals, weigh out your food, portion accordingly. Diet should be one of the easiest things to stay on track right now. One of the things when COVID-19 wasn't going on, I'd get people telling me, oh, well, I don't have time to prep my food. And I'm like, now you've got all the time in the world to prep your food. So there should be really no excuse to get your meals organized and get everything set for your diet. As far as training is concerned, I understand the frustration that people can't go to the gym and train. I get that. I love training. And, when you get the gym taken away from you, you're like, what do I do? Well, what I've been doing, I've been staying active. I've been going for walks in the morning. I've been doing my push-ups. I've been doing my sit-ups. I've been doing body weight squats. I've been doing lunges. I'm just keeping myself as fit and active as possible. The way I'm looking at my training right now is, yeah, I'm in survival mode. Never mind aesthetics. I need to stay strong. I need to fight this this virus. So that's the way I kind of switch my mind whenever I go into a workout these days. It's more like, no, this could be the last workout. I've got to really push myself as hard as I can. And that's kind of helped me, that mindset of thinking, okay, well, this is it. This is now for life. So I've got to really, really fight. And that's the same thing with my supplements. I made a video the other day about my supplement plan. And one of the reasons I take a lot of the supplements that I take is actually to keep my immune system strong and healthy. So I don't stop taking those supplements because I'm no longer going to the gym. I still take them every day. I take my vitamin C, I take my vitamin D, I take my apple cider vinegar, my omega-3s. I make sure I'm getting that in every single day right now. It's so important to stay on track and stay with a routine. I think I feel it's crucial to stay on your routine. As soon as you break that routine, it's so hard to get back. You talk to anyone who takes 3-4 months off the gym and they try to get back into it. Oh my God, it's brutal. I've gone through it before with clients. I've had clients leave me and then they come back to the gym maybe 6 months down the road, and those first 2-3 weeks are hell for them. So just imagine if you're staying on track with your training right now, and when the gyms do reopen, it's going to be like nothing. It's going to be like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I've been staying in shape. I've been watching what I eat. I'm staying on track with my meals. Everything's good. So I think it's important to stay on routine and just follow a routine. It might not be the same routine that you were following pre-COVID-19, but at the same time, you have to remember that if you fall off track with your training, if you fall off track with your diet, then what? I always use that saying, eat like shit, look like shit, train like shit, feel like shit. So you got to keep that going because it's not just for the physical health, it's for the mental health. And, I truly believe you are what you eat. And I know when I eat, like when I have a cheat meal, if it's a burger and fries or pizza or cookies, I don't feel very good the next day. I might enjoy it while I'm doing it, but the next day I feel like crap. My brain is all foggy. I'm feeling lethargic throughout the day. I feel bloated. I feel gassy. So then I always think, man, is it worth it? So that's another thing I don't get with why I see liquor sales are up 40%. I'm like, okay, I get it. People are at home now. They're drinking more. But what I don't get is, why are you drinking more? I understand the reason as to like certain people are really stressed out, but it shouldn't be an excuse to just start well, it's COVID-19, so I'm just going to sit at home and relax and just let this thing pass. I get it. We're supposed to stay home, but they're not telling you you're supposed to sit home and get drunk all day. They're not telling you you should sit at home and get fat all day. They're not telling you to sit home and just sit on your ass and not get active. If anything, they're telling you to move, to get out and get active. That's another thing I want to touch base on. These idiots outside running on the seawall, not good. Okay, that's not any better than going to a gym. Okay, so you're running outside, you're brushing by people. If you can find an area where it's secluded, great. But if you're one of those people on the seawall that's like with thousands of people that are out there, I've seen photos of it. Shame on you. That's not right. That's not what we should be doing right now. Stay at home, right? Go out when you need to. Get your groceries. Go for a walk. But don't be out there exercising with groups of people. I mean, that's not solving the problem. But you do want to stay active, you do want to stay fit, and you do want to stay on track with your diet. So that's the message I want to deliver today. Is that's so important. And I've had clients reach out to me and say, what do I do? And I say, look, let's put together a home workout for you. Let's put together a nutritional plan for you, and let's do our weekly check-ins as is. Today's Friday, and I'm going through my weekly check-ins. I had 101 emails this morning, and I was like, this is fantastic. And I'm looking through the check-ins, and I'm like, you know what? Most of my clients are staying on track, and I'm really proud of them for doing that, because a lot of people shit the bed at this time. When something like this happens, they just let everything go to shit. And, I'm really, really proud of the clients that have sent me their check-ins this morning. And it's like, I'm looking at them like, man, people, they're smashing their goals. They're losing weight. I'm like, how? They're losing weight. And this is great. And I understand their stress. I had a client recently lose her job, and she's like, no excuse. I've got more time on my hands right now to work on other projects. And that's what I'm doing as well right now. I'm using this time right now to work on other projects. So as far as when it comes to diet, training, and supplementation, COVID-19 is not an excuse to stop all three, okay? If you're finding yourself stressed out, depressed, maybe you should talk to somebody, okay? I'm not that person, but I am that person that can help with diet, nutrition, supplementation, and training. But, the thing is, it's very important to stay on track and follow a routine. I can't stress that enough. If I didn't have my routine, I think I would mentally break. I still get up at 5 a.m. every day. Even if I don't have to go to the gym, I still get up at 5 a.m. That doesn't change. I still get all my emails done. I still do my work. And I think for me, that has helped me stay mentally sane during all this. If I didn't have that, I didn't know what I would do. I'd probably be one of those guys in the lineup at the liquor store, because that's all you can do, right? So I think routine is crucial. And remember, guys, it does take 21 days to develop a habit, and you break that habit, you got to go through 21 days to redevelop that habit again. It's not going to be fun. So use this time to your advantage. Prep your meals, get all your workouts in, go to bed at a reasonable hour, and wake up and get stuff done. This is the time to do it. One of my clients, I had him on our Let's Talk episode a few weeks ago, and he said, this is a perfect time to reinvent yourself. I said, what do you mean by that? He said, look, you've got nothing else to do right now. He's like, now is the time. If there was something that you weren't happy with in your life, now is the time to reset and reinvent yourself. Whether that be a new career or a new physique or, just a new mindset. And so I thought, that makes a lot of sense to me. So I've taken that advice and I've added that to a lot of my business ventures right now, and it's working great. So stay positive and stay on track, and, don't let yourself get caught up in the media hype and everything. It's a serious time for sure, but don't forget, the media does sensationalize a lot. And so you listen to the media nonstop, and that can be very depressing. So, my mom has good advice. She says half an hour a day. That's it. End of the day, half an hour, or first thing in the morning, whenever you want to do it. But that's more than enough media for her. And she says, that's it. Keep yourself informed. Keep yourself educated as to what's going on. But at the same time, don't become a hypochondriac. And don't just stay inside all day, afraid of everything and not do anything and let everything go to shit. Because we will get through this. And once this has passed, how do you want to come out of COVID-19? Do you want to come out strong, or do you want to come out weaker than you went in? Anyway, guys, that's all I got today. Thanks for listening to me rant. I had to get it off my chest. Everyone have a great weekend. And we'll see you probably on Monday. We've got some great guests coming up. Okay, thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.